Hi everyone, I'm here to show you how to make your own baker's twine. If you're anything like me and you're on a limited scrapbook budget, this is perfect. And not only is it cheap, but you can customize the colors for whatever project that you're working on. I saw a video today on the internet. I don't know exactly where, and I don't know who the lady was. It wasn't really a video, it was a slideshow on how she made her own baker's twine. And what you're going to start off with is crochet thread. And this is, I don't know what size this is. This is the thin stuff, and this is just what I have, and it's white. You can also use the off-white color that they have. Would be kind of cool for more of a antique or vintagey look, but I'm using white. And so I cut some strips today, about 35 inches long. I just went with the size of my map, and I did some colors. I did, this one is the Polynesian purple, and I used the Bic Market markers, the fine point, and it turns out really cute. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to either take a ruler, or I just took a cereal box that I had, and I cut a couple pieces. I think this measured about 6 3/4, but that part doesn't matter. I did it the width of my Tim Holtz ruler, but I don't have an extra ruler to use, so I just made this little faux chipboard piece, and I covered it in masking tape to give it a little more sturdiness. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of thread, and you're going to wrap it around your ruler or your chipboard, but you don't want it to overlap, so you need to wrap it where it's real close together, and then just if it's too far apart, just kind of scoot it. And then this is where the markers come in. So you're just going to lay it down, and you're going to pick a color. Let's see. Let's do, we're going to do hot aqua. I don't know, just to try it. And you can use any permanent markers that you have. I haven't tried using like Crayola markers or anything, so I might try those and see how it works out. Some of these colors bleed really bad when they hit the cotton, and it just kind of spreads out. So you're basically just going to try to do 3 evenly spaced lines on the front and the back. So let's see how this one works. This one's not bleeding too bad. It's actually doing really good. And then I just kind of press it onto the cotton so that way it goes through to the other side. I'm sorry, my hand's in the way there. And then here's our second line. So you can just tap it on there if you want. And then here's the third. I kind of just do 2 lines and then tap the center. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then I'm going to flip it over and do this side. And the last one over here. Okay, so then you're going to have basically 3 lines on each side, and then just kind of, I just do this to kind of air dry it a little bit. And you should probably set it aside and let it dry, but I'm too impatient for that, so I'm just going to pull it off, just like that. Oh, that's a cute color. And then it turns out like that. It looks like baker's twine. Now I know the baker's twine, when they have the colors, it's kind of a diagonal. I did do a diagonal line with my red, but I honestly don't see a difference using this kind of crochet thread. So I don't think it matters. And like I said, some of these markers bleed more. Like these lines are really thin because it didn't bleed into the cotton. And I showed you the purple. I did a Lemon Bliss. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up because it's kind of a bright yellow. And I don't know if I like that one or not. And then this is a Melon something or other. What is this one? I don't remember what this one was. I don't know. But Melon Sorbet or something like that. It's kind of a orangey, peachy color. And then I have the light blue, Ocean View Blue. And that's what it looks like there. Then I did, this is the, oh, what is this one? Lime Sorbet is this green one. And the first one I did, this one's really long because I didn't know how much I was supposed to do, and it's kind of got a wider line, so you can make it as thin or as thick as you want, the lines that are on here. So if you want more color, you just do a thicker line. And this is the Flamingo Pink, I think. But it's really fun and it's really easy. And I'll just put some on this paper and you can see the difference. This is the one that I just showed you how to do, and the lines are a little thicker, and then this is the red one, and it's a little thinner because it didn't bleed as much. So it's really fun. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you think, and give it a try. It's really cool because then you can, if you're working on a project and you think, oh, I need this color, and you have some markers, you can just whip out a color to match whatever project or card or whatever you're doing to match that. So that's all I have for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!